So you're bored. So you grab your phone and scroll through the same 3 apps for hours and hours and hours. But now you just spent your whole day on your phone. And that is not a look. Let's fix that.
This is 50 things to do when you're bored.
Number 1, do a face mask. Something about face masks just make me feel like I have my whole life put together, so if you have one laying around, go do it. Do some journaling. Journaling is actually very beneficial for your mind and your soul, and for me, it's quite therapeutic, so go journal. Organize your dresser. Sometimes I'm just so lazy that I can't even bother to put the clothes back in the drawer the way they were. When I do decide to organize it, I already feel so much better about myself, and look, now I can finally close my drawer. I feel like everyone has like a guitar in the corner of the room catching dust, so go on YouTube, look up tutorials, and learn how to play a song on it. So you know those days where we feel like we have literally nothing to wear? How about we take a day dedicated to planning those outfits so when those days do come, we already know what to wear. Make your own posters. They're actually really easy to make. All you're gonna do is go on Pinterest and download the image that you want as your poster. Then you just go to this website. Then you take your downloaded picture and upload it onto the website. You change the size of your poster to however big or small you want it to be. And then you're just gonna download it and print it out. Once you print it out, you're just going to want to cut around it, except you leave one part not cut so it can help you stick it together, and then boom, you have really cute posters. Make yourself a cute drink. My morning matchas are like my highlight of my day, so if you want to make yourself a cute little drink, I highly suggest you do that. Play with Alexa. If you guys didn't already know, Alexa actually has a bunch of games you can play. Like I was playing this Guess Who game where I had to match the name to the voice. She also has a bunch of other games, but you can play by yourself or with friends, so just ask her to play a game and she'll list you a bunch. Go look at expensive apartments. I don't know what it is about looking at apartments that I may never be able to afford that is actually like really fun. You would be surprised how much these people charge for these kinds of apartments, which is actually like insane. But you know what? A girl can dream. Guys, making stickers is actually so easy. All you need is parchment paper, whatever you want to be the sticker, and then some tape. So you're just gonna cut out your image, and you can also draw these if you want. Then you're just gonna take a piece of parchment paper and put enough tape to cover the back of the image, and then put the image on top of that tape, and then take more tape and layer on top of that image. Then once you do that, you're gonna wanna cut a border around it, and then you should just be able to take the parchment paper and peel it off the tape, and then you can stick these literally anywhere you want. Clean your makeup brushes. If you have a bunch of makeup brushes that are just looking musty, dusty, and crusty, I suggest you go wash those right now because girl, let me tell you, look how dirty that water was after I washed it. Go make some oobleck. All you need is cornstarch and water, and you mix it up and it becomes like this weird like solid / liquid. It's actually very satisfying to play with. If you have a digital camera, go take some pictures with it. If you like your pictures to have like this vintagey Y2K look to them, then this is actually so perfect for you. Even just to take pictures of things around your room is really fun too. This one's kind of random, but go through your TikTok drafts. I have a bunch of drafts of me doing TikTok dances during quarantine, and yes, they're like really cringy, but I think it's fun to just laugh at myself and whatever this is. Go and read a book. If you're anything like me, I struggle to just sit down and read a book, so if there's one you've been meaning to read for a while, how about take the time and do it right now? Declutter your phone. I'll have like 20 pictures of me doing the same pose over and over again, so I like to just sit down and delete those because I clearly don't need them. So if you're anything like me, go ahead and free up some storage on your phone. Go online window shopping. So I know most of us are broke and actually can't afford to buy most of the stuff that we want, but it's fun to just throw things in the cart and feel like we are, so go ahead and put that in the cart because you know you want it. Go make yourself a vision board. These are actually really fun to make, whether you're making one physically or on your phone, but it's just a nice way to manifest and remind you of the things that you want throughout the year. Another really random one, which is just to lay on the floor. Laying on the floor is actually really comfortable and calming, especially if you have one of these like star galaxy lamps. It just feels like you're stargazing. Crochet something. Crocheting is actually really fun, and if you don't know how to crochet, there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. That's actually how I learned, and you can make so many cute little things. Like I made this Sunny Angel pouch. Look how cute. Have a movie marathon. I think it's nice to just sit there and just watch a bunch of movies, especially ones that you've been wanting to watch for a while, so go do it. Do an online quiz. I love doing these because they're the most random quiz. Like I did one, it was like what kind of bread are you? Which I didn't even know what bread this was until I did it. But you would be so surprised of how accurate these quizzes are. Do some exercises. I know it feels good to lay in bed all day, but you know what also feels good? Getting our body moving and our blood pumping. So go, get up. Try out some new hairstyles. My hair plays a big factor into how I feel throughout the day, so if my hair doesn't look good, I don't feel good. So sometimes I like to just switch it up, and I get a lot of my hair inspo off of Pinterest, so go on Pinterest and try some new hairstyles. Pretend you're a YouTuber. I do this actually all the time. I don't know what it is. It's so fun. Like, I just literally sit in the mirror and pretend I have an audience. Do your nails. Yo, I don't know who is spending like $100 on their nails, because it's certainly not me, so why not just do them at home? Go ahead and paint something. It doesn't even have to be on a canvas. It can be quite literally anything that you can put your brush on, and painting is just very fun and therapeutic for me, and it helps pass the time, so go do that. Learn a new language. Obviously, no one's gonna learn a language overnight, but it can actually be very interesting just to research about it. And now there's a bunch of apps that can teach you any possible language you've ever wanted to know. So who knows, maybe you'll walk out of this knowing a new language. Go and bother your pets. Our pets are just so special to us that we have to remind them of how much they really do mean to us. So I feel like if we bother them once in a while, it wouldn't hurt. Have a photo shoot with yourself. Most of my pictures are actually done in my room because I just feel most comfortable in my room, and they almost always turn out really cute, so I highly suggest doing this. Organize your music. I like to organize my music by the way they make me feel and the vibes that it gives off, so that when I'm feeling those vibes, I know what playlist I can go to and listen to those certain songs. Stickerify something. I love putting stickers on quite literally anything. It makes any boring surface really cute. So if you have something that just needs a little more spice, go slap some stickers on it, and I guarantee you it's gonna look so much cuter. Sell stuff online. If you have clothes that you don't wear anymore, you can take pictures of it and put it on places like Poshmark or Depop and turn it into money and buy things you do want. Start a new series. I love finding a new show that I end up loving so much. Here I was watching Love is Blind. If you like romance and drama, I highly suggest it. So if there's a show that you've been wanting to watch, this is your sign to go watch it. Do your makeup. Just because we're bored at home doesn't mean we can't just be bored and look pretty, so why not do our makeup? And if you're still learning, this is the perfect time to practice on your routine. Make a necklace. If you have some beads lying around, go make a necklace with them. I think it's really fun being able to customize a piece of jewelry, and you can match these with any outfit you want. Clean your room. I know our rooms get really messy at times, so just go take the time and clean it, because I swear to you, you will feel a lot better afterwards. Make a bucket list. All you need is a piece of paper and just write down a list of things that you want to do in the summer or even just throughout your year. Upcycle a piece of clothing. I had this pair of shorts that I thrifted that were slightly too long, so I decided to cut them, and they already looked a lot better after I did so. So if there's anything that you own that just could look a little bit better, you can cut it, trim it, glue something on it, just do whatever you need to do to make it look cuter. Organize your pins on Pinterest. If you're anything like me, I tend to put pins in the wrong places, or I don't even put them in boards at all. So I like to take the time and just sort through each and every one of them. I also have pins from like years ago that I like to delete. Pretend that you're at a concert. Just take some headphones, blast some music, and just start dancing in your room. This is actually one of my favorite things to do ever, because I just feel like I'm living the moment and I'm a main character. Do an online puzzle. All you have to do is go on Google and search up online puzzles, and it'll give you a bunch of puzzles you can choose from. I did this Easter one because Easter was right around the corner. These are just really fun to do. I've even seen websites where you can do them with your friends. So yeah, go and do a puzzle. Simply just doodle. Just grab a piece of paper and just let your pen do all the work. It's just really fun to see what you create. Try out a new recipe. I'm constantly saving TikToks like these of things that I want to try, but I just haven't gotten around to making them. So if there's something that you've been wanting to try for a while, do it right now, and honestly let me know what it tastes like, because I want to try too. Try weird food combos and rate it. So I actually lost the footage of me trying the foods. However, let's just say grapes and ranch
do not belong together.
But just grab literally anything you can find in your cupboards and try them together and see what they taste like. Revisit a childhood game. Something about feeling the nostalgia of playing a game that you used to be obsessed with as a child just hits different. For me, that's Papa's Burgeria. As you can see, I just love messing around with the burgers and trolling the customers.
Miss Penny was not happy about that.
Make a to-do list. Making a list of everything that you need to get done throughout the day can be very helpful in keeping you organized, and seeing everything slowly be checked off is also really satisfying. Rearrange your room. I tend to get bored of my room fairly easily, and something that helps this is just to simply move stuff around. Cleanse your crystals. If you guys didn't know, you're meant to cleanse your crystals just to get rid of the bad vibes that it carries. There's different ways of doing this, so just make sure you do your research beforehand. And finally, if everything else fails and you've done everything else on this list, just go to sleep. I'm sure your body needs it anyways.
So that was it, guys. That was 50 things to do when you're bored. I really do hope this helps some of you guys cure your boredness. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!